Hi Journeyers, welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. Today I'm going to be showing you how I put together a Christmas mailbox, snow globe, and snowman. So the first thing I'm going to start is the snowman, and I'm going to reuse these pumpkins I had from my fall decor. I am going to sand down the ones that have a lot of glitter on them so I can put the paint on there a little bit more smooth. And then I'm going to take off the top stems of those pumpkins to reuse them as the nose to my pumpkins. And I'm going to keep those sticks because I'm going to just put them back together exactly how they look right now. They're just going to look like snowmen. So I'm sanding down as much as I can on these pumpkins to get the glitter off. It's not working too well for me, but it worked enough to where the paint I felt went on a lot smoother. I'm using the Ivory Waverly chalk paint. This is my first time using chalk paint. I've used acrylic a lot, but the chalk paint actually goes on a lot thicker than acrylic. So I'm using a lot only because these pumpkins are really light in color and I really wanted the paint to go over well and just be kind of thick on it to be actual snowmen and not have the color seep through. If this is your first time here, I would love it if you would subscribe so you can get my videos that I post on a weekly basis. And once you have all of those painted white, you're just going to place them back on the sticks that they were originally on. And then I'm going to use that stick that was at the top of the pumpkin to use as the nose, like I said. And then I'm using this red felt sheet that I got from Michael's. It was 13 cents, I believe, and I'm going to use that as a scarf around my first pumpkin. And I'm just going to wrap it around the top part of the first pumpkin, in between the first and the second pumpkin, and then glue it down with one just small dot of some hot glue and place it down. This candlestick I actually picked up from the Goodwill. It was 50 cents, and I really liked the small pine cones that it had on that bow. So I'm going to reutilize those pine cones and the little red berries that it has and place them on the front of the scarf of this pumpkin. And then I'm just going to reuse that plaid bow for my other pumpkin. Then you're going to take that top piece for that stick from the pumpkin and place it as much in the middle as you possibly can to make it look like a nose. Now I'm using this Waverly chalk paint. This is ink, and I'm going to use it as the eyes. And all I'm going to do is use the bottom of my paintbrush. And then I'm going to use this hat that I got from the Dollar Tree. I really love it. It's so cute and thought that it would be perfect on top of this pumpkin snowman. And there you have that completed pumpkin, and I absolutely love it. I think he looks so cute. Both of them came out great, but my favorite is the one with the hat, so I might have to go get another one. Next up are the snow globes. You're going to pick up 2 ornaments from the Dollar Tree. If you can get cards, then get cards, but I had these Christmas cards on hand from a few years ago when people gave them to me. And then you're going to pick up some fake snow from the Dollar Tree. And then the first thing you're going to do is outline the part of, the first card is of just a town and them ice skating. And the first image I chose was of the town in the distance. The second image I chose was the two people that are ice skating in the front of the card. And then on that fun and festive toy shop card, I chose the toy shop door. And then the second image I chose were the kids peering through the window looking at all the toys in that shop. Then you're just gonna glue them back to back, and then just make sure that they're aligned with one another. If you have to cut off a little bit, then that's fine. And then you're just going to fold them kind of like in a circular motion, like you would a hot dog or something, to make sure that it fits in there. Then you're gonna take some tape, just some regular Scotch tape, to tape it to the lip opening of that ornament, and just push it through and tape it down, and then kind of wiggle it around so that way the tape doesn't get stuck completely to the back of the ornament. And then I took a pin to try to lay down the images, but there you have those completed in there. The next thing you're going to do is pour that fake snow in there. I did about maybe about half in each one, and watch out because that fake snow makes a bit of a mess because it's styrofoam and it just kind of sticks everywhere. Then you're just going to take the top part and place it back the way that it came, and complete this step for the second one. The next thing I did was added some twine to the top of those globes because I feel like it needed a little something more. So all you're gonna do is wrap it around as tightly as possible so it doesn't come off, especially if you have children, they're gonna wanna shake it around. So that's why I really did this, because I knew my 2-year-old would shake it around. Then you just hot glue down the end of it and it stays on. And then I put another piece of twine at the top to tie it up so that way we can hang it on the tree. Moving on to this mailbox, you're gonna pick up a tin mailbox from the Dollar Tree. They have so many different options. You're gonna get wooden dowels from Walmart. They come in a pack of 20, I believe. You're gonna need 6 for these. Then I'm using a circular mirror, and then also nautical rope with some fake snow sheet. So the first thing you're gonna do is glue all of the sticks together. You have to definitely make sure that they line up perfectly, because if they don't, then one stick will be taller than the other or longer than the other, and it won't go on right to the bottom of the mirror or underneath the mailbox when you glue them on. So you have to make sure you line them up just right. And you're just gonna repeat this step 5 times to put all of the 6 dowel sticks together. Once that's done, you're going to paint it. I am using the Waverly chalk paint. This is Elephant, I believe. And it comes out as a nice black color when you first put it on there, but then it dries to this brownish, blackish color. It's really, really nice. I love it because it looks like real wood, like you would see on a mailbox. And then you just paint that all around and then set it aside for it to dry. While that's drying, you're going to take your nautical rope to cover the glittery part of that mirror. I have this glitter mirror and I don't want the glitter to showing. Really, I don't want any part of the mirror to showing, but I needed a base for the mailbox and I couldn't find any small square mirrors. So this is the best that I could come up with. And you're just going to hot glue down the nautical rope to the perimeter of the mirror. You don't have to get completely center with it. You want it as close to the edge as possible so it looks like it's just the mailbox is sitting in the ground. You don't want any part of that mirror showing whatsoever. So the next thing I'm doing is putting reindeer moss on the inside of that rope to make it look more lifelike as well and to have it covered a little bit more. I think the reindeer moss really adds something extra to this. After that, you're going to make sure that your dowels are dry, put some hot glue on the bottom, and stick it to the bottom, stick it on top of that mirror, and just make sure it's as center as possible. You're gonna take this snow sheet that goes on the bottom of your tree and just poke a hole in a piece of it and put it over those dowels to make it look like snow in the grass as well. Then you're gonna take your mailbox, and I attempted to take the paper off, but it was not coming off, so I just said forget it. And it just hot glued it down to the bottom, or the top, sorry. Hot glued it to the top of those sticks, those wooden dowels. And my mailbox actually fell over because I don't think that enough of those dowels was supportive enough. I probably should have used more, but what I ended up doing is using some nautical rope to hold those dowels in place so that it wouldn't fall over. There you have that completed mailbox, and I think it's adorable. And those are all the crafts I have for you today. Thanks so much again for watching, guys. Please subscribe if it's your first time here, and also like the video. Give me any comments below if you'd like to see something else. Until next time, bye!